Hey guys, we are here playing new runner Geist up against industrial genomics. Should be interesting. We have a pretty good hand. We got some money off the bat. We're not playing Levy, so in this matchup you can actually just run out of cards if he's playing like a heavy net damage type build. So we'll see what happens. We do have siphons, which are usually pretty good against him. So I think we'll open up with the Fall Guy. We don't want to lose our Scheherazade to any net damage. We'll play that also pretty quickly. This is worth a lot of money by the end of the game. Yeah, that's fine. Desperado, cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, let's get this to safety. We're only playing 2 of them, so we really want on the board not getting hit by random shots of net damage. This could be really anything. Like it could be like a siphon defense card that he doesn't want to even res. So I think we'll put Desperado and check it. Well, honestly, we don't have to. Pretty okay just taking a random pot shot at the R&D, getting a buck for our access. Maybe we can get rid of a trap, or at least figure out a little bit about what's in this deck. Celebrity gift. Well, that's uninformative. Okay. Corroder, I like it. It's gonna gift us some pretty ordinary stuff. Okay, so maybe he's more of like a regular Glacier deck. Intriguing. It's definitely snares in the deck. Useful information. So we want this Corroder because it's... let's go poke. Let's see what we got. Dedicated response team. Okay. Useful to know. And I'll play this on here, netting $1, which is pretty great. Snaker's Eye is probably pretty safe after all. But let's sit back. I like my hand quite a bit, so I'm not eager to run into random damage. Okay. So far, so good. So he's probably playing power shutdowns, but the Shiv should protect it decently. He needs 2 of them, and we need to run before he can play power shutdown. So I'm not too worried about this getting blown out. This could be snare or response team now. We really don't know. 4 face downs in there. It's going to cost us a lot to trash anything anyway. So I want to get to 4 breakers so we can beat a Cortex lock. Huh. We're going to pay a lot to trash this. It would cost us 6 minus the Desperado puts us 5. We go to $4. That doesn't seem that great. I think I'd rather clean out the archives and then come back here. So I think we'd better just run. Denies him the $2, we get $1 for Desperados. It's like clicking for a credit for us, but it keeps him off his Sanu money. $32, $37, $44. So he's still on a 49 card deck. He's not playing the big 54. It's good to know. Desperado, not trashing it. Clean that out. Desperado again, okay. Shut down. It's gonna ice the Sundew with something unpleasant, perhaps. Let's see what it is. Susanoo. Okay, well, it doesn't trigger that. We're going to go to another server. Till after we encounter one. So we have to encounter this. It's Crick, obviously. He's going to get to run it. 5 face downs. Could be anything, really. Successful run. We could jack out here, but I'm going to flip the cards over. We'll eat a shock or whatever we have to do. He's tossed Snatch and Grab, and he's tossed Sundew. Tossed Excalibur. Huh. Interesting. So this must be the response team here, right? Yeah, get rid of him. No interest in slamming into that. That could be an agenda? We don't know at all, right? No, let's try to get the shutdown on the Susanoo. That would be pretty big for us. Oh, we get it. I was sure he's gonna res it somehow, and he can't even pay for his snare. Oh, that's bad for him. Yeah, saddest face for him. That is a blowout. I don't think that was a great turn for him. I don't think you need to res the Susanoo. It costs so much, and what did he get? He got 1 Crick Fire. Just gonna dump cards in the archives. That's fine. He's gonna get one of his Sundews, but we're gonna trash both in this turn anyway, so we'll run here and we'll get $1. We can now afford to trash this for 5. Yeah, we can't let him have money. Let's think about where to go next. He's on $3. Let's poke here, see if he can res this. I mean, he probably can't keep us out of hitting the makers, so Allele Repression. Okay, let that sit. Let's go in here again. Ash, yeah, we can't afford to get rid of that, but we will get rid of this. Goodbye to all Sundews. Desperado's giving us so much money this game. It's fantastic. I do like this a lot better than Forger. I find that 5MU is enough for the early game. And then eventually you're going to find your Dyson or whatever your link source is, and then you can have just all your programs out. So, I don't know, like Forger is a cool card, and it does things with Siphon that you can help, like, you can Siphon on 3rd action and get rid of both tags. But this is like, whoops, I mean, we've already gotten so much money off of this. Let's count. Desperado triggers. Count is $10. This is already worth $7. It's better than Lucky Find for amount of credits generated. So our issue for the short term is getting past this Crick to flip his cards over. Like, Crick has been such a boon for Genomics, as now there's an ice that's really annoying to deal with. It's free, you can't really parasite it, you can't really shut it down. It's just there for $1. Quite a problem. That's pretty good. Now he's not going to want to res anything too exciting. Just that allele repression again, it costs a lot of money to trash, so we're going to keep drawing. The shard is good to have out in case he has shenanigans, but he seems like he's a fairly standard, like, attempt at a glacier where you just use the ability to make your sundews hard to trash. What's he looking for? I'm not really sure. Is he just filling up his archives? Things we can run there, let him install a sundew, whatever. We can just then go trash it afterwards. It's not really an issue. So we'll shard out. Seems good. We'll draw 1, 2, 3. We've still got 3 breakers. I'm going to play the 4th breaker out so we can beat Cortex Lock. Also, we can beat it by having no MU free, which is pretty cool too. Crowbar. Okay. It's going to give to us again. Snare, Ash, Shock, Allele Repression, Wall of Thorns. Okay. Well, we can handle Wall of Thorns easily. And then we can handle the Susnu by just de-resing it with Shutdown. I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. We can do the Blind Maker's Eye, but I think I want to see if he's going to res it first. And we can de-res it, and then we can... No. He's not going to res it. Okay. Lotus Field up top. He's on 14 in stack. He will just mill. Like, he's absolutely going to mill if we don't do anything much. Let's keep looking for our link. No, we're not finding it. Okay, let's just go in. Okay, he does nothing. Lotus, Snare, and Jackson. Well, that's exciting. Get rid of that tag. Can he kill us in any way? No, right? We can pop the clone chip for a card if we need to. I'm pretty sure he cannot kill us unless he has like 3 MPs. Let me use the Utopia. Yeah, this feels pretty safe to us. So that's the allele repression. Does that help him? Interesting. We just click for money here. We could overdraw and throw the Scheherazade away, but I'm kind of wanting to keep cards in hand because he's clearly playing a fair bit of damage. The response team. Just going to trade 3 cards from HQ with 3 ones in archives. It's pretty fancy. I mean, that's expensive, right? The 2 res cost seems pretty excessive to me for what it does. But it is a cool effect, and it's going to put some more face down cards in archives. Swapping 3 cards, 15 face down. So I basically can't trash anything. But that's not really a problem, because he's so poor. Like, he can't credibly threaten to do anything. And we still have 3 account siphons in deck. What's going on here? He knows he can't res this. We know we can't trash it. Let's at least find out what it is, you think? Or is it just a distraction from R&D? Maybe he's just bluffing to waste our time. We should just hammer R&D to get those looks. Jackson Howard for 19 to trash. Nope. Not interested in that. Ash at 19 to trash. Are you a dedicated response team? This could be a snare. Yeah, at 19 to trash. Fair enough. Well, I'm going to overdraw now, and I'll throw out the Scheherazade. Because I do want to find my link so I can get more breakers out, and I do want to find Siphon so we can just, you know, siphon into him. Actually, the Siphon's going to let the DRT fire for 2 meat, which is potentially an issue. Well, we can't break the crick without our link. Let's just keep going to R&D. We will eventually just win on accesses if this happens. He could have as few as, what, 7 agendas? Probably has 8 or 9. And they're probably all in the archives right now. Celebrity gift. Boo. Fall guy, okay. Clone chip. Meh. He is gonna mill in like 13 turns. I'm not overly inclined to take chances against what's clearly a very malicious deck. I'll let him draw cards. Hastening his own demise. Oh, the Hades in there. We want it. Oh, he's going to keep the snare in hand. He's probably going to discard the Hades, right? Oh no, it's in his hand. The Hades is in his hand. We want that Hades, do we? But we can also hit the DRT. We have a 1 and 5 in each of them. We just go in the archives and take a bunch of shocks to the face. Let's see if... No, he won't res this again. There's no way. I mean, we could... No, we can't pay 19 to trash this. We can take one shot. Right? There's no way those are both DRTs. Let's confirm what this is. It's Jackson Howard also. Okay. So probably all his points are in the archives. That's not what we're looking for. That's probably still good enough, but also not really what we're looking for. Let's keep... HQ interface is almost more dangerous to us than it's worth. Yeah. Says he's distracted by his burger he's cooking. Yeah, I really would rather he would not play on Octagon if they're just going to cook a burger. Like, it should be about playing Netrunner and not multitasking and not paying attention. We're getting a bit of a rough start, too, not finding either of our link cards. It's down to 7 cards. What can he do in the meantime? He can use Ash to try to score out, if his ice is good enough. He can't tag us from archives, right? Oh, unless this is like a data raven, for example. Huh. We're not seeing our link here. All right, let's go in. Flip that stuff over. We're not going to get any agendas. Yeah, okay, data raven. Fair enough. That makes sense to the DRT. So his plan is for us to take a whole bunch of damage from the DRTs. Plus, okay. I got your number here, buddy. I see what you're trying to do. Seems pretty reasonable as far as plans go. We're just not super happy campers here. We don't need anything in our deck. I'm just going to click for a credit and we'll watch him do his thing. So we're in a bit of a pickle where we can't access archives without being tagged. If we're tagged, we'll take some meat damage. Bit of a nuisance, that. And he can eventually, with the Sundew, outmoney us, and then he can do an Ash. Or he can even try to score with a Susanoo. I mean, we have the fairy, but he doesn't really know that. Triple ice in the archives. Okay. Okay. Second Sundew. We're not paying 18 to trash it, obviously. 1 or maybe 2 DRTs. We really don't know. This is DRT. We don't know what these are. We can check them for credit. Same old thing gives us makers, which probably doesn't win because I think all agendas are in the archives. Black. Sneak door is no good whatsoever. So that's the Ash, you think? Where's the DRT? I do like this Raven DRT combination. Obviously at the start it's very vulnerable, we can just trash the DRT, but now that he has so many cards in the archives, it's actually pretty credible. And if, ironically, if we had Forger, we could avoid the Forger tag, which is hilarious. Okay, so he's not going to do anything. We're going to continue not finding any link cards. Should maybe have run there first just to keep him off $2. I'm not really sure at this point. If we need to just dig for a link or if we can do anything else. Double DRT. It's bad timing because now we can just not res. Ooh, Kitsune Snare. Yeah, we're gonna pop this and have a good chance to discard the snare, and we also draw a 7th card to survive this. Did we hit the snare? Can I not trigger? Oh, he has. Why did he trigger that? Is he a punitive deck too? No, he doesn't have the money. The court may choose. Okay, we're gonna get it either way. So he doesn't. He could have left his Kitsune there. Huh. It's kind of awkward. All right, we'll just fire that off and chill out. I think. Need this extra shiv. He's got the Ash. He's going to push it. What does he have there? Another Susanoo? Let's get a pumpable Sentry Breaker in case it's another Susanoo. Surigi, nice. So we're going to, I think we take 1 net here, or no, let's burn the fairy. Yeah, we'll burn the fairy. And then we can use the Crescentis to de-res that, and we'll get a card from the Crescentis. We're gonna play with the Ash here. Yeah, we'll pay the... We only have 1 link right now. We'll pay the 3 to see what this card is. Medical Breakthrough, yeah. He's hurting, and we cannot afford to trash that, tragically. Does he have Fast Advance? I don't know what he has. Okay, we'll just install another breaker, I guess. Spike, we don't really need. Let's get another fairy out. Net $1. Yeah, he's really burning it down. Like we can't be too aggressive or we could still die. But he's gonna be very hard pressed to score out before he runs out of cards. So almost the advantage of 54 card deck Genomics is that you have more time if your super dirty plan is any good. I think we should have been spending a click probably the last couple turns to run this Sundew. We did it a little bit at the start when he was really poor, but even now I think it's worth doing. Because he needs that minimum like 5... Yeah, leaves at least 11 credits to advance his stuff. So now we're in an awkward place where you can just put random snares on that ash, and like we'll probably even pay to see them, which is pretty disgusting. Yeah, let's run here and we'll deny this one. And we still can't trash it, so we're not going to. There's got to be stuff in R&D here. Let's see what R&D is. Yeah, he's just going to resist Raven again. That's fine, because now we can go here, and if he resists this Tsurugi, we will, he won't be able to activate a snare. Okay. Well, I didn't say I was accessing Buddy, but I think I could clone shift or something, go up to 7 cards. What do you think? Presume we discarded 1 snare already. We could go to 7 cards, like burning both clone ships. It's not. It's gonna hurt our long game, but I think we have enough cards. Yeah, you know what? Let's go up to 7 cards and we'll access this. Let's get out Shiv for a card. And then we're gonna get trash the Shiv, and we'll get out Fairy for a card. And we'll access this guy. It's Philotic, so we win. Okay. Well, slow and steady, pulled it off. This Raven stuff was a huge nuisance once this got going. Without any like imps or anything to deal with that. Pretty interesting game. Thanks, guys.